Dear students, in this module, we are going to discuss the stratification in Pakistani society based on the caste system. As you know that the caste is the ascribed status and it has a relative fixity, and we are not able to change our identities based on the caste system. So the type of social stratification which divides people on the basis of inherited social status is the caste system. And castes are based on the profession in the community. Uh, for example, Zimidar or landowner is the considered usually the highest profession in the villages or in the rural areas. And then we have Lohar, Tarkhan or blacksmith, carpenter, uh, then the poli or weaver, mochi, cobbler, mirasi or nai, or the entertainer, barber, what we call it. So these castes are considered the lower caste as compared to the Zimidar. The caste system in its feudal origins reflected the importance of professions and occupations for the agriculture output. As you know, that we have historically been based on the agriculture economy, so all the occupational activities have been revolving around the agriculture. So these occupations or these professions were pretty much important in denoting someone's identity, and these identities are still the reflection of the ascribed social status in the rural areas. If we talk about the Constitution of Pakistan, it has a clause of the caste under the article Scheduled Caste, which also denotes a special provision to these lower classes or lower stratum people. The castes are defined by birth. Even if you change your profession from cobbler to surgeon, unfortunately, this ascribed status would still be considered your primary identity in the rural areas. So, to get rid of this stigma, a lot of so called low caste people tend to migrate to the cities when they find the opportunities of social mobility. And there, they usually change their caste. And usually, they try to link their ancestry to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and label themselves as Sayyid. A blacksmith or maybe carpenters, for example, they were important because they produced the tools for agriculture, and thus their statuses were relatively higher as compared to the other low castes that we have already mentioned. So Pakistan is predominantly an underdeveloped agricultural society, and caste system has a religious approval under Hinduism when we were part of the subcontinent. It has no future, however, in an industrializing Muslim society, because things are changing right now and we are shifting towards the modern society where there is a greater anonymity and identities are less being considered by the ascribed status as compared to the achieved status. So, in an industrial era, the castes are replaced by the classes.